everyone, this is Evan. Just doing what I hope will be a relatively quick video of just a rundown of my new pedal board layout. I took a few pedals off and I got a new pedal, so I put another pedal on. So just wanted to give a quick demo of what that sounds like. So let me adjust the camera here and I'll show you what I'm using. This is my Fender thin line Telecaster, and over here my amp is a Vox AC15 C1, and then here's the pedal board layout that I'm using right now. See if I can get that centered. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so the rundown of what I'm using. Here's the chain. It's a Boss TU2 chromatic tuner, and then I go out to a Lovepedal Buffer. I know that the Boss pedals have a buffer in them already, but this seems to, in line, it seems to add a bit of warmth to the tone, so I like to leave that in for that reason. From there, I move on to the Joyo Dyna compressor. This is a really fabulous dynamic compressor for the money. It's pretty inexpensive, under $30, which that's brilliant price for what it is. Especially compared to other pedals like what I had before was a Boss CS3 compressor, and that one I feel is a little bit noisy and a little bit I don't know. It's not as warm, so I like this quite a bit better. This is very warm. It's not very noisy. In fact, it's almost not noisy at all. So it's a brilliant pedal. From there, I go to the Lovepedal OD Eleven Overdrive, and that I just use to add just a little bit, just to dirty up my tone a little bit. So just a little bit. From there, I move to the Lovepedal Kanji Eternity Overdrive, and this is what I use for the majority of my overdriven tones. I also have a Lovepedal. I'm pretty into Lovepedal for tone here. Lovepedal Englishman, and this is supposed to be a Vox in a box, but the way I use it is I use it on fail mode, just for a really sweet clean boost. And then from there I go out to the Ernie Ball VP Jr volume pedal, and then over to this pedal here, which is someone will have to correct me on how to pronounce this. Behringer, I've heard both, so I don't know which one it is. Someone will have to tell me. This is a PH9 Phaser, and this will do either more classic, swirly sort of phasing sounds, or the more modern sort of MXR or Phase 90 sort of sound. It'll do either one. It's got a switch for that. This is a Boss TR2 Tremolo, and then I go over here to the Boss DD20 Giga delay, and then this is my newest one here. This is from a guy up in New York who hand builds these, and this is his company's called Midnight 30 if you want to check him out. This is the Serenity Reverb, and he's done a custom design on the top. This is the Serenity logo from the show Firefly. So I thought that was pretty appropriate for his pedal. Good sounding pedal. And then from there I move on to the Boss NS2 noise suppressor. And then I power it all with Voodoo Lab Pedal Power 2 Plus. Fantastic clean power. And I think that's about it. So, I have this expression pedal here, just a Boss FS5U for tapping delays on the delay pedal. So I think that's everything. The pedals that I took out is I took out another Lovepedal, the Lovepedal Rubber Chicken Auto Wah. It's a great auto wah. It's just that I don't use it very much, and this is such a small board that I just felt like I didn't have room for it on there. And then the other one I got rid of for now is the Joyo AC Tone Overdrive pedal, and it's a fantastic overdrive pedal, especially for how inexpensive it is. It's under $40. Really fantastic. But I'm just duplicating tones. I get the same thing out of those together, and the Joyo is a little bit dirty, or not dirty, but noisy. felt like it was the other candidate to go. So, well, let's get right into it. This is my clean tone, and I'll try to turn so that you don't hear my plucking the strings so much. And I've got this in the middle position on there, so here it is again. So let me kick on the compressor. Warms up the tone, gives me a little bit more sustain. It's a good, clean compressor. I got a little reverb on there. I should probably turn that off. There you go. There, it's totally dry. Here's the compressor again. Alright, from there I go to the Lovepedal OD 11, and this is just to dirty up the tone a little bit. Make sure I'm not overdriving or overloading the mic here. Okay, so here's the clean. Just a little dirty. A little dirt in the tone there. So here's the Kanji Eternity Overdrive. More than just what that offers by itself, then I can kick on these two together. So they sound pretty good, especially if I switch to the bridge pickup. Alright. So moving on, the Englishman, I mentioned it was a Vox in a box. Here is its Vox tone, so let's switch to the 15 watt tone. And then here's the 30 watt tone. And I don't have the gain up very much, so I mean I could really crank up the gain if I wanted to. But I don't use it for that at all. I use it in the fail position for clean boost. So here's without, here's with. So and this is kind of helpful if I'm playing a song that has like well, let's say it's a just a little octave thing like that I need it to be just a little bit louder than the rest of the mix, so I can quick kick that on, get a little boost, and it does a good job at that. So moving on, I'm gonna switch to just the OD 11 and kick on the phaser. And that's the more classic swirl tone. But it's also got the more modern tone, more modern phaser sound. Kind of like the more classic sound. So then switch to my tremolo, and I just use this to give it a little texture. I'm not really looking to go like a, you know, like a this sort of sound. Although that can be cool too if I needed it, but usually I just use it like sort of around here, just to give it a little texture underneath that. So moving to the Giga delay, this probably isn't going to be very surprising. This is a well-loved and well-used pedal by a lot of people, so I'm not going to probably show you any sounds that you haven't heard. This is the analog delay. I use 4 presets. An analog delay. A digital delay with a modulation. Just a little bit of modulation. And then of course everyone's got to have a dotted eighth one. Something like that, or for songs like there. Let me change this. So. For songs like that. And then my newest one, the Serenity Reverb. Let me switch to a clean tone quick so that I don't have anything coloring it. So here's the clean again. So here's the reverb. It's just a nice sounds like it's got a little bit of modulation in there too, and it's also got a bright switch too. But I like the more warm sound to it. And then here is, it's sort of an overtone shimmer that he's got on there as well. Without it. Good addition to the board to have a reverb on there. So let's kick on a few things and just listen to it real quick. Tremolo. Keep that back on. That is the board for the most part. So I appreciate everyone checking this out and for sticking with me for the 14 minutes that lapsed during the making of this. So anyway, again, thanks for watching. Hope everyone has a good time playing music.